Hello, Daddy folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again, and finally, we have a Chase Elliott 2021 Diecast here in the studio. It is a brand new paint scheme and a brand new sponsor for your defending Cup Series champion, the Llumar Chevrolet number 9. So, without further ado, let's go and get this thing out of the box. Alrighty, folks, brand new out of that good old box, and take a look at this paint scheme, folks. I mean, the bright cherry red, kind of a geometric pattern that goes all the way behind the very nice looking teal number 9. A little bit of a sherbet orange. It goes all the way to the front valance, which is a very soft snow white. What a really unorthodox paint scheme, so modern. And honestly, I freaking love it. I love it how there's no side skirts, how the design goes all the way up to the shark fin. I mean, this is a really nice, well-wrapped car here. So let's go to the nose of this car. You got a Llumar window film. Now, this was a sponsor that was, of course, with the 88 camp in 2020. They went over to the 9 car with Ally, picking up the full tab, so to speak, for Alex Bowman's 2021 campaigns. You got the Chevrolet logos. You got Elliott right there. You give it to the front of the car. Your Chevrolet, well, let's just say your headlights are not exactly on. Your headlights are not on, man. It's unfortunate. It does happen, though. You got the Hendrick Motorsports logo there. ZL1 number 9. Love that teal number 9, man. And the fact that this cat went to victory lane in this paint scheme up there in Austin, Texas is just so freaking cool. As a Texan myself, you got Sunoco as well as a contingency. And this is something really interesting here. So over here where you get the Cup Series banner, right, you got the Adrenaline Shock logo right there. That's the first time I have seen that logo on a 1/64 scale diecast. And notice, there was no base. So that's even more interesting when you consider the box is 4 and up. So, an energy drink sponsor on a box, or a car to say, that's apparently 4 and up. So that's interesting there. But you can get this diecast over there at Circle Diecast and Plan B Sales. I think it's still in stock, so if you haven't ordered it already, go ahead and get this thing. You get free shipping, of course, if you use the promo code down below, Diecastbuffet. You got Chase Elliott right there. Exalta, Freightliner, I can't read that one there. I got Hooters, McTool, Simeon's, and Cincinnati Electric, I say electric, you freaking idiot. Industries, industrial, whatever it is. You got to get it right, man. But that's really interesting to see the Cincinnati logo right there on the Chase Elliott B post. You got Kelly Blue Book right there, Valvoline, the old school logo. Holy cow, man, that Nashville car for Kyle Larson, that is going to be one hot-looking diecast to get down the canoe. You got Llumar there, you got American Ethanol, you got UniFirst there, you got Hooters. I mean, look at this pattern, man. It's such a very nice three-dimensional geometric shape. You know, if you've seen some like the modern concept art you see like in GTA 5 or something, or you know, one of these video games that has like an art gallery and you see all kinds of different shapes and stuff, that's what it reminds me of. Kind of reminds me of some of the paint schemes you would see on a GTA 5, you know, the Benny's Motor Works, some of his paint schemes you'd see on the Lowriders. I mean, a really nice looking car. And for the people who don't like this paint scheme, I would argue, and I would agree, that the diecast looks so much better than the car itself, the actual version of the car. For some reason, it's so much more proportioned, and I love how they got the big number 9 on the diecast. The back end of the car, look at this gloss black tail end of the car. I mean, that is sharp, bro. Llumar paint protection film, very sharp. We got the number 9 right there, that teal color on that dark background, very sharp. Look how much the white lettering, the ZL1 and the 1LE badges stand out so nice with this freaking diecast. Got the Valvoline logo there, and then over here to the right side of this diecast here, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, this is a brand new paint scheme for the Chase Elliott camp. And, you know, my favorite Chase Elliott paint scheme ever, it's easily got to be probably the Adrenaline Shock car. I mean, that thing is just so freaking awesome, man. But this one's definitely up there. Like, I truly love this car. The red on this thing, it might look a little dull on camera, but I promise you, fellas, it is a cherry red. It is beautiful. And I love how it just, the transition is so well done with the colors, and it wraps right behind that bright blue, which works. The blue works for this paint scheme so much, my dude. And I just gotta say, man, what a beautiful car here. Of course, these logos here are a little too high up. They should have been placed a little bit lower, but you know what? I'm gonna cut them some slack because this car is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic, man. And I mean, I'm not just saying it's because I'm an Elliott fan, okay? You could, if the 88 car had this wrap, it would look great. The 24, the 48, whatever. And I love the giant number right there on the roof. Got the Llumar logo right there with the roof flaps, of course. You have that beautiful Chase Elliott number 9 right there. The middle of the number is the teal blue, right? Then you have kind of a very, very thin black outlining. You have a bolder white outlining, then another thin black trim, and it just looks so modern. It really kind of pops it out. I mean, just this whole paint scheme, man, is just so freaking incredible, man. I mean, the transitions of the colors, man, just really sell this freaking diecast, man. I tell you what, it doesn't matter if you're a Chase Elliott cat. I mean, this is a really cool paint scheme to have in your collection. Honestly, it really is. You got the Elliott name banner on the back windscreen. Very, very nice. Got the Napa Auto Parts decal, which is a little bit darker than I usually remember with the Napa colors. I remember the blue being a little bit lighter, but either way, it looks very, very nice. I mean, just look at the pattern for this car, guys. You know, the whole front of the car, you know, it's all like kind of a soft snow white, and then there's no like patterns or anything on the front of the car. And then slowly there's a gradient. I like to call it a sherbet orange, so to speak. But you can slowly start to see the pattern and how it comes and just continues to go as it transitions to that very, very sharp cherry red. And the back of the car is just gloss black. Such a really cool looking car. I will say that with the boxes here, these are very interesting. So this is the Chase Elliott box design, right? I like the blue. I like the blue, don't get me wrong, but just imagine, just for a second, imagine this. The whole box is the paint scheme. Imagine that. The whole box has this kind of geometric pattern. It's just across the entire box. That beautiful cherry red. Have like, I don't know, the number 9 here with the teal color, you know. Maybe make the top of the box like white and then have like the geometric pattern all across the middle and the bottom of it. But one thing that really bugs me about this box here, I'll be honest with you, is the Chase Elliott font. So I don't know about y'all, but if you're a Chase Elliott fan, you know he has his own font, which you can see right there above the driver's side window. I love that font. Very modern. It's kind of a sharp racing edge to it. You know, it amazes me that Kevin Harvick has his own font. Penske has their own unique fonts and whatnot. But why doesn't Chase Elliott have his signature font right here on the box? I'm kind of puzzled by that. I love the box designs, but they could be a lot better if we would incorporate the actual paint scheme. So, I mean, just imagine the whole box, that beautiful orange, the red and the white with the teal. I mean, oh my goodness, man, that would be such an incredible collector's piece to have that box. I think we're making progress. I'm hoping that Gen 7 will see something like that. And if Lionel is listening, I mean, absolutely, man. We love what you did with the 2020 boxes, but please, let's try to get, at least for the primary paint schemes. You know, I don't mind if all the Chase Elliott cars have the Napa box, right? The Martin Truex Jr. ones, Bass Pro Shops. I could live with that. But I really think we need to start getting the paint schemes of the cars need to be back on the boxes like we've seen in yesteryear. It's not that hard. I'm pretty sure some people would even do it for free. I promise you. There's a lot of designers out there in the community. So, what do y'all think about this car? I really think this thing is sharp. It is one of the best Chase Elliott paint schemes I have ever seen. You know, to me, the diecast looks so much better. Sometimes the real race cars look better. To me, the diecast is definitely the best showing of this paint scheme here. I mean, that red is just, wow, man. It is beautiful. It is definitely a cherry red. I'm going to give this paint scheme probably a 9.7, and I truly think this car is going to get better with age. I really do. I think down the road, we're going to look at this thing and say, man, we had a really cool paint scheme in 2021. I like it, and I think it's going to continue to grow into people. But that's what I think. I want to know what y'all think. Make sure to comment down below, and if you want to get this car, if it's still in stock, you got to check. Make sure you use the promo code, and you'll get some free shipping as well down below for that at Circle B and Plan B Sales. What a cool looking car. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you can, make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you want to see more NASCAR Diecast content, because I got a whole bunch of 2021s to film here, guys. I mean, every day we're going to have NASCAR 164. So every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can stay tuned for a NASCAR Diecast video. This one's a little bit earlier because, you know what, why not? Have a great one. Diecastbuffet signing off.